Hello there, welcome back to my channel. So in this video we're going to show you around Woburn Forest in centre Parcs, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about it as we go through, so hopefully you'll find it really helpful. No doubt you're watching this video because you're either going or you're thinking about going, so there's loads of info. Let me just first of all point out, this is us walking from our lodge on the morning that we're leaving. Normally there aren't any cars allowed on the park, and you can only put your cars there when you're offloading as you arrive and when you're going back after. Now at the moment, obviously this is October 2020, so there's a lot going on in relation to the COVID situation. So this video is just going to show you a walk around the park, and I should point out some places on the way as well. If you have questions, as always, leave them in the description box down below, in the comment section I should say rather, in the description box. I'll link in any links that I think are relevant to this, and please make sure you've subscribed to this video because there are going to be more vlogs going up of Centre Parcs. Okay, so fast forward, and this is the falconry, which was at the end of our lodge. And in here we've been before. You can see it on some of our older vlogs where we go and get a chance to get up close and personal with the birds of prey, and it's a super experience and it's a very affordable one. So a lot of people do say Centre Parcs is expensive. There's loads of things you can do then certain times of the year when it's not so expensive, but that'll come in another video. So just literally showing you about here. We was walking from our lodge into the hotel. So there's a massive car park, just going back to talking about your cars quickly. Massive car park where you move your car when when it's the lodge time. So a lot of people get around on bicycles. So this is us. We in fact found a little cut through, so we was going through the hotel. Now this is our 5th year going to this place, and we know it quite well now, so it's lovely. So hopefully I'll be a minor information for you. So at the other end of the hotel, where you come out into the sports hall, if you like, area, and there's so much here you can do. So we played badminton, and there's squash, there's a gym there. There's some things you can do like pottery with the children. It doesn't matter how old you are. I mean, I quite fancy going in there myself actually. Pottery, and you can book all of these at the moment online. Oh, looks like someone's got an electric scooter there. That's a great idea for getting about. They probably brought those themselves. I don't know if they got them. So just, you saw that chap there rubbing his hands. There's loads of hand sanitizers everywhere. Everybody wears masks at the moment, right up until you're about to take your exercise or get into the swimming pool. You can take them off for outside, but the majority of people tend to keep them on now. So the squash courts, we played squash. That was very fun. Very hard game to play. So there's loads of places that you can eat and just sit and have a drink. And this one on the right hand side is the sports cafe. Again, you have to book everything online. You have to track and trace, but you can eat all sorts of things in there. They've got a really good gluten-free selection as well. And as you can see in the far screen there, go back if you need to, they're massive screens, and they play all the football games and loads of different sports there. So you come out of the other side there, and we had a little cheeky sneak through there. We've never been in the summertime, but there's always lots of lovely places to sit outside, which is quite nice. But it's just beautiful. You can sit there, you can look at the trees, squirrels everywhere, birds and such like.
Keep it up one more minute. Keep it up, you're so great. Standing, talking, you got me checkmate. No one's watching or nothing. I have cleared out the room, also that you can get to be the big spoon.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun, side by side.
So this is the plaza. There's two main areas. So in the plaza is all that you've just seen, and there's also my favourite place, ready for it, Starbucks. So yeah, there's the plaza and then there's the waterfront. I think it's called the waterfront. So there's two main areas. In fact, there's probably three main areas, because you've got, at the bottom of this, you'll see a massive lake. And if you go through to the other end of the lake, you've got the pancake house. There's like a go ape kind of thing, tree climbing. Lots of other beautiful things that you can do there.
You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon, side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Keep it up one more minute. Keep it up, you're so great. Standing, talking, you got me checkmate. No one's watching or nothing. I have cleared out the room, also that you can get to be the big spoon.
So there's a man-made beach there, look, and you can also take out pedlos, rowing boats, I don't know what else, some other things, some canoes and stuff, I expect. We did the pedlos once, that was great fun. So there's a man-made beach there where you can sit there, and you can also see lots of the wildlife while you're sitting there, which is fantastic. There's crazy golf, I think it's called crazy golf, mini golf I think they call it, but it's like a crazy golf.
Set me straight, pickpocket my eye socket. There's no time to be prude. I let you kidnap my tongue in. I let you measure my waist.
And then there's the pancake house. So I would highly recommend going in there. They do some amazing gluten-free waffles. I know I go on about gluten-free a lot, but I'm celiac, so this is generally what I do. When I go away to travel, I try and find a gluten-free options for people like me. I've got celiac and Crohn's disease, so it keeps me on the straight and narrow. And their pancakes and waffles in there were lovely. Service was really good as well, so that's fantastic.
Cuddle me blue. Take me to the edges of you.
So I'm just going back on myself here. So this was where if you come out of the plaza and turn right, so you come through this little gateway, and they don't allow bikes and things through here. You get a lot of people walking up and down. and sweet. You can take your pushchairs and stuff in there, but the bikes go on that main bit of road there. And as you carry on walking through here, you end up at the swimming pool. You'll see the swimming pool on your left hand side. It is a fair bit of walking. This area is fairly flat. There are quite a lot of hills in the outer areas. It is all very accessible. You can hire wheelchairs here as well, bit of info for you. And if you wanted a lift, there is a service that you can phone them up and ask them to come and pick you up and take you to wherever you're going, if you're going to a restaurant, something like that.
Birds and see the sun. Side by side, our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right.
And it doesn't matter where you go, there's always something amazing to see. These are some of the bigger lodges that are 2 stories. I think most of these are executive lodges, so the executive lodges have saunas in the backyard, kind of thing, and also I think they had jacuzzi baths. We had an executive lodge and ours had a jacuzzi bath. So yeah, it doesn't matter where you look, you see trees, you see wildlife. This time of year is mushroom season, which is fabulous. My Instagram's got loads of pictures of mushrooms and toadstools. We even saw a traditional red one with white spots on it, and I got very excited about that.
Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right.
So this massive glass dome kind of building you can see in front of us is the whole of the swimming pool area. It is huge and there's something in there for everybody. There's a lazy river. I didn't film anything in there because obviously you're not supposed to because of children and stuff, but there's a lazy river. There's a wave pool, which wasn't on at the moment. There's some really crazy slides you can go on. There's an outside rapids area, which is just brilliant. There's just so much there to do. Little things for little tiny children, and yeah, just brilliant. You're gonna love that in there.
Keep it up one more minute. Keep it up, you're so great. Standing, talking, you got me checkmate. No one's watching or nothing. I have cleared out the room, also that you can get to be the big spoon. Cuddle me blue. Take me to the edges of you.
Just outside the entrance to the swimming pool area, there's another load of bars and restaurants. There's Cafe Rouge there on the right hand side, which you could see. We went in there and I wasn't very impressed with their gluten-free options, so that was a no-no for me. But it's lovely to sit outside and have a cup of coffee there. We normally do that when we've checked out, but we went to the Pancake House this time instead, which was lovely. So yeah, I'd recommend them for coffee. I'm not so sure about the food situation, and the ambiance wasn't quite what I expected, so that's disappointing. But there's pretty, look at that, there's pretty shops and things here if you want to take souvenirs home. If you've forgotten anything like swimming costume and stuff, there are shops you can get those as well. There used to be more shops, but a couple of them are closed, so a bit of a shame.
Every little inch of my skin, baby.
the right hand side is guest services, very helpful in there, very COVID friendly right now, as everywhere is. So if you want to go in there and ask any questions, they really are there to help you.
Cuddle me blue. Take me to the edges of you. Every little inch of my skin, baby, I will let you in. Cuddle me blue. Take me to the edges of you.
Much to my delight, there's another Starbucks up here. We tended to do a fair bit of fast walking, and we'd go in there at the end and have a Starbucks and then go back again. Really nice. I hope this has been helpful to you. This is kind of like the end of the main bit, but please do ask any questions and make sure you subscribe, because there's going to be loads more vlogs coming up. It does work really well, she's quite correct. So we are going home. See you next time.